Is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Hope everybody had a great day, great weekend so far. See, we got 7 hanging out. Thanks for bearing with me. And as you can see, we got a nice little pile of geodes over here that we're going to be cracking into. So I'm going to kind of set these off to the side for a second. And if you read the title, we're going to be cracking some geodized fossils. Some things I know what they are, some things not so much. But we're going to have some fun. What is up, George? We got Travis joining in. We got Lisa, Mia, Chris, Voice, Slim Pickens, Greg. Who else is here? Make sure I'm not missing anybody. I think that's all. Oh, Jackie in the house. What is up? Welcome in, everybody. Vix City, welcome in. Katie did 713926. Hey from Kentucky. We got Outdoor Adventures tuning in. What is up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. We are going to be cracking some funky geodes tonight. If you watched my most recent video, if you haven't, you should watch it. But I did point out that typically a geodized fossil winds up being solid, but some of these that I've got over here are pretty darn white. And we're just going to kind of see what happens. So I'm going to show you guys the first 4 that we're going to be working with. So some of them I cannot identify, but we have seen some things like this, you know. This one's probably a gastropod of some sort, would be my guess. This one's got a nice brachiopod kind of shape to it. This one looks pretty darn close to this. I think these are a couple of gastropods or something, but look how similar those shapes are to each other. One's a little bit more round, but those are pretty darn close. And then this little guy, no idea, but it's pretty light. And I found some similar shapes with these like little ridges off of the edges. So there's something, I don't know what. So we're going to start with the smaller ones first and work our way up. I believe, what do I got? I got 10 geodes lined up for the night. Yeah, I worked on my garden today too. But we're doing like a, almost like a mini homestead. Probably a dozen different herbs. I think 10 or so. Different types of vegetables and things like that. Alright, let's come over here. Ooh, oh, George, it's an hour away? What? It's coming a little late in the day. Nice, you got a greenhouse. That's pretty cool. No, Jeff, we're just getting started, buddy. Just getting started. Let's see. Be sure to drop a like if you can. Helps us kind of get out there to get out there to some new folks. All right, let's get started. And yes, I am currently wearing sandals. I do not recommend cracking geodes and using sandals like I am. My closed-toes shoes currently smell like the creek that I was walking around and fishing in a couple weeks ago. So I'm not wearing them because they stink. I need a wash. So we're just going to pay extra close attention to the toes and any projectiles flying around. Yeah, they got a little messy. Oh, Loki in the house. Oh, you know what, Loki? I am binging your content tonight after my stream. Somebody please remind me. Keep getting so wrapped up. And it's not on my normal agenda, so I forget about it and I apologize. Oh no, I know. I gotta get some extra shoes. I gotta get back into getting a pair of fishing shoes. Alright, here we go. Geode number 1. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's a nice sound. That's a very nice sound. Let's see. Did we get duped? Oh, very nice. Scoring on our very first geode of the evening. We've got plenty of iron residue in there, but look at those pretty sparkly crystals inside of there. Wow. Oh, Isaac in the house. I don't know if I'm going to lick that one. Very pretty. Yeah, can use a little cleaning, but we're no strangers to cleaning rocks around here. I gave my rocks acid video is kind of making the rounds again. Kind of sparking up and getting a couple hundred views every few days. Alright, you know what? While I'm up, I need to locate my hammer. Because I'm sure out at some point I'm going to come across Alright, keep that in. And I know I do not have a video out on Thursday. I am currently without a blade for my saw, so I can't really cut anything right now. And I do have some content that I'm making for some custom cabochons, but even those, I'm currently halted on working on because I need to replace one of the wheels on my cab paint. So I need to get that, hopefully get that taken care of this weekend. But voice, just so you know, I'm almost done with those other things. But like I said, after working that big Kentucky piece that took me 20 some hours start to finish, it's, yeah, my third wheel is Dunzo, and that's the main wheel for getting out the scratches from the metal discs. So there's just some pesky scratches that I need to get out, and unfortunately cannot. Chris is in the same boat as me. That's actually why we haven't started or done our competition yet from the stuff that Ken sent to us. Which I haven't seen Ken in a little bit. I hope he's doing alright. I don't know if you're lurking around, Ken. Hope you're doing good, buddy. But yeah, we're both kind of in the same boat. He's got to replace the disc, I've got to replace the wheel. Otherwise, it's just kind of not worth it. You get to a point where you can't do anything to make the piece any prettier. Alright, geode number 2. Oh boy. Alright. And this is what I normally expect from the geodized fossils. Solid. Would have been pretty quartz, but it's just solid. I never sent you my info. Oh darn, Jeff, I'm sorry, man. What did I miss with jacking today? Oh, snap. The mother-in-law's taking you to Tucson? What? Dude, that's sick. Dude, that's so awesome. Might need to find me a mother-in-law. Oh, goodness. All right, I'm caught up. Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy. You guys are too funny. I am hopefully get down to the creeks this coming week. Get down to Indiana. If not the following week, but soon. Very, very soon. I am so excited. I feel like it has been flipping forever. Forever since I've been down there. Alright, now this is the one that was on the exterior, almost identical to the previous one we just cracked. So, odds are... Oh, okay. Sorry. Kind of lost our positioning on it. But anyways, odds are this one will also be solid. But I'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, I saw the artificial sweet. What do you guys think? Is it going to be just like the last one? So everybody says, you're right. Would have been really pretty quartz, but it's solid. Alright, one more from this first little batch. Let's see if we can fit it in here. This one's pretty light. Then again, light doesn't mean anything sometimes. Sweet. The geode number 4, almost at the halfway mark. All right. And what do you guys think? I don't know, that's kind of a nice sound. Ooh, skunked. Look at that little tiny cavity. It's a geode. No, that's a dud for sure. That's a garden rock. All right, next 3 are some funky ones. Like look at this one. Like what in the world is going on there? I don't know. We call these UFOs or fried egg geode. Right, Lisa? I have no idea, but it seems pretty light. No, I don't think these are crinoids. These are, I think the best guess for these so far has been like some sort of sea sponge. Mike just going straight to the point. This one here is a brachiopod. You can tell 100% from this bottom part. You can still see what is kind of left of that hinge. I should probably learn the proper terminology for it. The top part is fairly geodized. I want to crack it this way because typically if I find a geodized brachiopod and it does have cavities inside, they're normally long chambers that run into a 90-degree angle to the bottom. So I want to crack it this way and see if it is hollow, it's probably going to be little strips. And even then, if it is solid, we'll still probably be able to see some of those lines I was talking about. And then last up is this funky guy right here. No idea. I want to say horned coral or maybe a brachiopod, but it's really hard to tell. It seems like it's got a heavy side, and then this side seems really, really light. Honestly, this could even be an ammonite, just kind of by the shape of it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try and crack it around this way, and we'll see what's going on inside of there. So those are the next 3 we got, and then after that, there are 3 that will follow up. And we'll take a closer peek at what we cracked tonight. All right, we're gonna do the fried egg first. See what's going on with this one. Oh, it's so funky. I kind of have an idea for a video that I'd like to do, and it would involve some collecting content, like me at the creeks and stuff, and it would also be coming back within the same video and cracking open some of the geodes that we collect. But I come across, and Greg can attest to it, a few other folks that I've taken out collecting can attest to it, but there are some really funky shaped geodes out there. And I typically try and go for the more round, stereotypical looking ones. But there's some really weird ones. So I really want to do a video, I think, where I go and I fill up just a bucket of only the funky ones. Round or out of the picture for that bucket. Only the funky ones, take them home, crack them open, and see what's going on inside. Because sometimes you find some really nice things in the really funky ones. So, really curious. I think I want to do that. Alright, here we go. Geode number 5. Officially the halfway mark. Let's see what we got in this fried egg UFO weird looking thing. Wow, look at that. Look at that. We've actually got a cavity in there. That's pretty interesting. Almost seems kind of like chalcedony going on in that top part up there. Really nice. Sparkly quartz in there. I was definitely kind of expecting that one to be solid. All right, let me catch up on some comments here really quickly. Yo, Jim in the house. If I had a good blade, I would. Oh goodness. Yes, we will be doing the Lapidary Lounge tomorrow on Chris's channel. Time is TBD, to be determined. Most likely it'll be like normal time. Hey, no worries, Slim Pickens. Where on earth are you that you're doing yard work right now? It's like 9 o'clock at night here on the south side of Chicago. After 9, whatever time it is. Really need to charge my Apple Watch. There we go. Ooh, we'll be fishing. All right, we got pull out geode number 6. Let's see what we got inside of this Geodized CRACK geopod. Wow. All right, look at that. We've got a cavity. And this is some really, really cool crystal growth that I find a lot in these geodes. So that there is cubic quartz, often mixed up with dogtooth calcite. I know it looks a lot like it, but I promise you it's not. I always find it in geodes that have quartz and chalcedony. And these, if we were to clean it with iron out, these are going to have a really light coating of botryoidal chalcedony, or you can't even call it botryoidal at that point, just a light coating of chalcedony. But if it had time to continue growing, it would turn into botryoidal chalcedony, which is pretty interesting. What's going on with these comments here? Have a good night, Slim. Oh, welcome in, Cynthia. Didn't see you sneak in. Let me go catch up on the comments here real quick. Alright, stand by. Here's somebody else in my garage. impersonator getting me in crack. Alright, let's see, catching up. Welcome in Aaron. Yes, big ones have got plans to be cracked. Some of those in the back, actually all but 2 in the back have already been cracked open. But yes, the big one in the middle, when we reach 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be probably renting a big old saw and try and cut that bad boy. It comes from Kentucky, and I have a really strong hope that it's going to be chock full of some crazy Kentucky agate inside. Very, very low chance of that, but a man can dream. Oh, I'm gonna go and rent a big concrete saw or something like that. Let's see. Ooh, striped bass. I haven't had striped bass before. Right, he wants to go Viking style. Fitting. Alright. We got 4 geodes left here. Let's see what we got. Well, welcome to the community, Aaron. There's a lot of really great folks here. We got a lot of awesome content creators, a lot of awesome members of the community. Hold on, I think I'm still zoomed in over there. Whoops. Glad I caught that. Sorry, everybody. It's like super zoomed in. All right. I think we're just gonna go around that way. This might be a geode from my quartz and goethite creek, because we're getting to the bottom of the bin right now. And I think this might be one from there. And the ones from there that kind of look similar to this are normally kind of nice inside. So it's a 50-50. It's either going to be totally solid or it's going to be really nice quartz with hopefully some secondaries growing. That's my hopes. Okay, maybe not. Ha! Ooh. It's a dirty one. Well, guess it's not from that creek, but it was hollow. But super dirty. Super, super dirty. Gross. Look at all that iron in there. Oh, Jim got a new ride? Very nice. Ooh, nice. What'd you get, buddy? All right. Down to the final 3. And I told you we're cracking some funky ones. These ones are funky. This one I call the hockey puck or the cheeseburger. Really weird. I think that one's going to be actually really nice. I have high hopes for that one. So if that one's crappy, I'm going to be pretty let down. Not going to lie. Next we got this one here. I believe was either part of an ammonite or maybe a horn coral. I don't know, we got something left in there. Hold on, we can kind of see. Dang, big geodes. Let's see what we got. What's going on there? Huh. Kind of looks like shell, perhaps? Doesn't quite look like just crinoid. Oh, what do you guys think? A little bit of there. There's some fossil that's left over in that. Not too sure about that one. Then we got this big old smushed horn coral thing. And hopefully it's got a little cavity inside of there, or it's going to be just solid. Alright. Did I get all these geodes in my geode tracker? What do you mean? Right? Come on down. Yeah. Think of old school AOL chat rooms. And that's what Discord is. Which is so funny to think about how those were back in the day and being in those with friends and stuff. And then Discord comes around and starts becoming popular. Everybody's like, this is so great. Why did nobody do this before? Alright, final three. We've got the cheeseburger, the mystery thing, and the smushed board. So, dang, somebody's flying. Goodness gracious. It's getting crazy around here. Let me tell you. I was on the phone with Chris the other night. We heard some pew-pews go off. And then I heard a large amount of police vehicles. And then there was a helicopter flying around with a spotlight, too. And if you couldn't guess from that little tidbit, I live on the south side of Chicago. What should we do first? Cheeseburger? Little half moon thing? Or the smushed horn? No, these are real pew-pews. Alright, come on. First person to say something. Oh yeah, dude. As soon as we can, we're getting out of here, man. Yeah, we're sitting there on a video chat on Messenger. I know, Jim. Horn? Alright, finally Chris said something. Alright, we're going big. Going with the smushed horn first. I kind of want to do the cheeseburger last. So I really do think that's going to be the nicest one out of this bunch. Man, just falling off this. Yeah, it ain't hunters and farmers. Alright, there we go. That was 3 for the horn. Oh, John Diamond! How are you, buddy? It has been a while. It is always great to see you. Here we go with a smushed horn. Hopefully it's not solid. Oh. Okay. Didn't crack the way I wanted it to, but I'm glad it cracked the way it did. Because check that bad boy out. Wow, look at the size of the crystal point in there. Holy moly. Wow. Get that other side. That one's really pretty. Here I am thinking this one wasn't going to be nice. Look at that. Welcome in, Steve. Sorry if I missed you popping in earlier. All right, we are down to the final 2 geodes of the evening. Right? That's what I was saying. This is why I'm experimenting with it, and this is why I kind of want to do that video, just grabbing the funky ones and really put them to the test. You know, I'm talking like a whole bucket full, maybe 2. Just crack them all. All right. I've started working on it, but it is not done. Because I've got a cool petrified wood project I'm working on. And it is going to be utilized in that. One more. Yeah, I knew what you meant. No, Rufo hasn't made it to Indiana yet. And it's solid. Womp womp. Would have been nice. Look how sparkly it is. Probably would have been some nice druzy if it had hadn't filled up. all these geodes tonight are from Indiana. I normally have a little bit of variety, but I will share a little tidbit of information. I do have another video coming up where I'm going to be doing some geode cracking. It's not going to be a live stream, but we're going to be playing with some more National Geographic kits and seeing what we can pull out of those guys. Yes, Jackie, that's very possible. I do have one of the random bins in my garage that's full of rocks and geodes and stuff. Is ones that I cracked open that I have a strong feeling that the other side, if I cracked it or cut it, would have something in it. So those are kind of hanging out, waiting for their day to shine. And last but not least, and I really hope it doesn't let us down, is the cheese bugger. And if you are new to the channel, this is the first time that you're watching me, or the first time I'm live and you're able to watch, I'd like to say welcome. This is Betsy. Betsy has been with me for a while. She is my soil pipe cutter. As the name implies, this device is typically used for cracking pipes, or cutting them, so to speak, because of the way the whole mechanism works. It kind of just applies even pressure, but lo and behold, it also works really well for cracking open geodes. Oh yeah, she hustled that money out of me, dude. $35. And here we are, not completely at the end of the show, but pretty close to the end. We have the last geode that we're going to be cracking of the night. And what does everybody think? Is it going to be stud? Is it going to be a dud? I'm really leaning towards it being a stud, but I'm super anxious and I have no idea anymore. Oh yeah, this is Betsy. We got man, what did we decide on for her name? I don't know if I ever actually officially made the poll for that. I think I may have forgotten. I think we're still trying to decide the name of old girl in the corner. I have another style of pipe cutter, but it's a little bit more of a pain in the butt. All right, Jackie says it's going to be a great one. Let's see. Come on. Not a good sign. Oh! Oh! Oh my. My. Oh my. Are you guys ready for the heartbreak? It's freaking gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. It almost seems like it's got a little smoky action in there. Look at that. My, oh my. That is crazy. I'm going to have to like rinse it out, but it seriously looks like either that's a little bit of dirt on there, or it almost seems like it's got like some smoky tips to it. Indiana's showing up tonight. Let me tell you, I normally dog on the Indiana geodes because, no, not goethite. It looks like it's just the tips. It looks, the more I look at it, the more it looks like dirt. I think my spray bottle, yeah, my spray bottle is inside for my garden. Alright, give me a quick second here. I am sore because I know not everybody saw, but I mentioned that I took a little bit of a spill down my steps coming down to get going on the show. So give me a second, I'm going to put this over on my desk and we're going to take a closer look at some of these. I'm not 100% sure. I think my UV light, I think it's still inside, so I don't know if we'll be able to check these out under that. But bear with me a quick second. It's worth the wait. It's a little bit nicer to see them when we got some more time to focus on them. Lawnmowers in the way. Grab you guys. We are good. What'd you say? All right. Stand by. Sorry, my garage is messy. I don't want everybody to see all that. But here we are. It's the geodes from tonight. Yeah, sorry, we came over here so I could sit. And surprisingly, only wound up with 4 geodes tonight that were solid. The ones that we can see right here. 4 out of 10. Not too shabby, given that majority of these were geodized fossils. And I had very little hopes for any of them, really, except for the last one that we cracked. So we've got this one here that, like I said, is some really, really crazy quartz. And you can see in here, look in the back of that geode. You can see where that quartz is still crystal. And you can see as it gets further up here, you get a light coating, and then you start to see the bubbles and it rounding out. That's that chalcedony working its way in. And we have the other half. Really, really awesome. And now that it's getting nicer out, we've got the house kind of in order a little more. I'm going to be getting out into my shop and reorganizing my shelves because they are quite crazy. This one I'm going to have to investigate a little bit. I think we may have some secondary minerals going on in there, but I'm not 100% sure. No, I mentioned I'm not too sure where my UV light is right now. I had it inside the other day. Keep forgetting that it's windy out, and I keep hearing like leaves blow by, and I'm thinking it's like a mouse getting in my garage. Oh, let me tell you, don't get me started on the dang mice that get in my garage sometimes. It's been about a year since I've had them here, so. Oop. There's that crazy dirty one. Probably going to clean up really, really well. Really pretty points in there. Like, look at those two just above my finger if it'll focus. Really pretty. Right? Yeah, I need to get another one. I definitely do. Then this was the fried egg one. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you. Yeah, John. Oh, welcome in, John. Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in. Yes, that last one had a whole bunch of iron staining. This one is really, really pretty. A little dirty on there. Right? I'd use that. This one's really pretty. Sorry, I don't have all my lights over here. All we got is my my Charmander light / TikTok hack lamp from Target with one of my Charmander Funko Pops underneath. My wife saw them, and I went and grabbed 3 of those lamps. So the wife's got 2 inside. And this is the last one. So stinking pretty, but you see what I mean with those tips? Almost seem like they've got a little bit of smoky to them. It does almost seem like we might have hematite. I'm seeing some little glob looking things inside of there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to bust the microscope out for this one. There might be some goethite in there. Jim, you may have spotted some goethite in there. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a good rinse after I end the stream and go from there. But yeah, there's some funkiness going on inside this thing. Oh yeah, definitely we'll get some microscope pics. And I don't know, maybe this summer we'll get back into doing the Macro Mondays. I did a couple of them. They didn't seem to do very well. People didn't really enjoy them, and it was a real pain in the butt to try and get photos transferred over from that microscope. So I'd like to get back into it. I'd like to find a Oh, what up, Joseph? Thank you for tuning in from Kentucky, my soon-to-be homeland. Cannot wait to move down to Kentucky, dude. So envious of ya. The south side of Chicago, I've had enough of it. These are the spoils from tonight. I'll give you a little quick gander at them. And then I believe we are going to be wrapping it up. But I appreciate you all hanging out. Yeah, we plan to move to Kentucky hopefully by next year. I wanted to do by like this August, but I don't know. We got to see what happens, where we wind up, see what happens with the U.S. economy right now, because it's kind of going cray. So you're just gonna do it when it's smartest. But yeah, we're getting down to Kentucky. No more Chicago. Oh, right on. Well, if you messaged me, we could talk about it. But thank you all. I appreciate everybody so much. Rufo or Greg, if somebody doesn't mind hitting that Discord link, we can always continue the chats, and we typically continue the chats over on our Discord. If you weren't familiar with it, it's very similar to like an AOL or, like Jackie said, a Yahoo style or Yahoo type chat room, like from back in the day. So you can always catch us there after our Lapidary Lounge, after my live streams and things like that. So if you want to continue chatting, if you want to share photos of some things that you guys have, if you ever have questions about things in a geode, you don't know what a mineral is or anything like that, please join the Discord, or feel free to email me. The same thing as my username, except without the and. It's Geode Cracker Collector at gmail.com. You can always reach out to me, send me photos, ask me questions and things like that. Pertaining to minerals, I get an absurd amount of questions from people asking me to send them specific GPS coordinates to where I go and collect geodes. And if you haven't realized by now, I'm not in the market for doing that. I'm not a geode salesman, and I'm not in the market for destroying the natural beauty of a creek by sharing the location and 500,000 people seeing it and going out there and just destroying it. So I have no problem meeting up with people and taking people to different places and things like that. So just email me. But yeah, otherwise, we've got some cool things coming. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing the Lapidary Lounge over on Rufo Trace Rooted Rockhound. If you're on your phone, his name's right there. It's about to go away and just disappeared. But we're hosting it over on his channel this week. So other than that, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you to the new subs that we got tonight. Last Saturday, guys, this is crazy. Last Saturday, we hit 8,000 subscribers, and I think we are currently at like 8.12 the last I looked at it, or close to 8.12. And yeah, that's almost over 100 subscribers in a week, which is kind of crazy, guys. So thank you to everybody new that's joining up. Most likely going to be between 2 and 3 Central Standard Time. Keep an eye on the Discord and on Chris and I's channels. Tomorrow we'll be posting. We'll probably end up chatting tomorrow, maybe tonight. We'll see, and we'll iron out the details, but we will let everybody know as always. Yeah, probably going to be 3 p.m. Eastern, which is 2 Central. So yeah, probably around that time. But yeah, we'll iron things out and we'll let everybody know and keep everybody updated. But thank you all so much. I appreciate everybody. We will be back to the cutting and polishing content soon, I promise. I'll be getting a new blade and a new wheel for the Cab King. But until then, I got some cool things coming towards you guys. Going to be coming real soon, and may or may not involve my my 3-year-old boy down cracking some geodes with me again. So if you guys didn't catch that video, be sure to go and watch that one. It's just called Cracking Geodes with my 2-year-old, who's now 3. Really fun video. Lot of joy from that little guy. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night, Mia. I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you, Jeff, Rufo, everybody. Have a wonderful night, and I will see everybody later this week. I'll see everybody tomorrow over on Chris's channel for the Lapidary Lounge. Until then, rock on, everybody. Have a great night. And yeah, don't forget to save the turtles. Don't use those straws. Save them turtles.